I like how it's in the morning, so every morning if I'm sleeping in it, it will always wake me up.
I like food.
The snack?
I really like the building. It's like old on the outside and new on the inside, where there's lots of like hallways and stuff.
I like the events we have.
I like how everybody cares for each other.
Everyone is nice here. If I was new, everyone would be welcoming to me. I like how, upstairs I kind of find it a little boring. So, I like how we have children's church. The difference for me is that down here I feel like I can say whatever I want, but when I'm upstairs I just get, all nervous about saying what's on my mind. I like that the community cares about my opinion on things. I like how people listen to what you're saying and not ignore it.
I like how I can say anything here, and I feel like I'm surrounded by good people. I think one of the best memories I have of TSP is on a camping trip where we went down into a river basin, and we were working, and we were kind of playing in the mud, and then the second time we went we caught some fish and of course let them back out, but still it was fun.
And I caught a fish with my hands in the river. I found a frog and then I let it go, but a bit too far from shore, and it just started floating down the river and it eventually hit a log.
The water was really cold, and then I fell. That was cold. Yeah.
I like playing in the river, and one time I forgot my bathing suit, so I swam in my clothes.
One time we were camping, and I didn't know how to play sports, but then Mark taught me how to throw and catch the baseball and the football, and then eventually, all of the tweens invented a new sport called tween ball, and that was really fun.
I like everything, especially the snacks.
I think that maybe we could do more outdoor activities together, because I feel like most of our favorite memories were outdoors.
I think that we should try to get more people to come to the church picnics, because those are always really, really fun.
I think we should have more dodgeball days and snowball fight days.
I think that we should renovate this room so it's awesome.
Yeah, I think it would be great if it was outdoors, kind of just having recreational activities, but also some sermons, and just a nice mix, so we're out in the fresh air.
I feel like it'd be really nice if we did church outdoors, like other people have been saying, but maybe we could do it in a campground, and we could do some meditating prayers out there.
My dream church would be in the clouds, and everything's so poofy, so if you want to make something different, you just shape it. Candy machines and vending machines everywhere, but for kids it would be free. And for the people who instruct the kids, it's a treehouse city, just all across the top of the trees.
A ball pit down here.
And I also want there to be a bouncy castle and trampoline floors.
I do feel like the sanctuary is very beautiful, but if we're always talking about the outside, why don't we go outside?
I would feel more connected to everything, because just being inside, it just makes me feel cooped up, and when you go outside, you kind of what Ethan said, you feel free. Maybe if we were outside more, then we'd realize that we're kind of doing bad stuff, and polluting the air, and we're just kind of killing animals, and we usually waste stuff, and maybe we could be more connected to Earth and realize what we're doing and try to stop it. I think that if we spend like a day outside, we would realize how hooked we are to our like iPads and stuff, and we would realize how much we're polluting the world, and and that Jesus and the people back then didn't do that.
I think it would be a lot easier to concentrate, because if we're in here, there's lots of things going on, like sometimes people are having sub-conversations because everyone's so close together. But even if we were outside in the garden of the church, we could just kind of take it a lot slower. It would be more relaxed, not as forced.
They were both really nice, and Vicky was generous. She always asks you how you're doing, and she says, well, hello.
I like that they have a sense of humor too, not just the Bible, but also that they care about funniness.
Humor, happiness, and kids' opinionness. Kindness, generosity, and not being too strict. Not strict, happy, and peaceful.
I really like if our minister appreciates what we have to say and cares about world issues.
I changed mine. It's everything everyone just said, because they're all very good qualities. What I like about it is I like their welcome in the service. It's very nice because they always invite everyone to say hello if they're newer, and they have a welcome table at the back. You get to sit down, and there's lots of music and stuff.
I really like how, Bonnie said, how welcoming they are.
I like the music and how they let us sing. They talk a lot, and sometimes they just go from one discussion to another, and I have no idea what we're talking about. I feel like I want to learn all the words and stuff, but they don't really explain what it means. They don't explain why God did this so the words aren't so large, and we can't really understand them. Words that children can also understand. Common words. I also want to learn, but they don't explain, and no one explains it to us. If there's 15 words you don't know, and you go home and you ask your parents, you can't remember all 15 of them. I think it'd be nicer if we just got to know the words a little bit more.
I feel like when they bring us up at the front, it's always hey kids, let's read a story or something, and I kind of feel like I'm 3.
Maybe that when the kids go up to the front, it's a little babyish. But sometimes when you're sitting in the back, you can't see anything. Offer them ideas to help them know what you want, and then it might, if you're lucky, they might do it. I think we can welcome everyone who's new. When I was new, me and Bonnie became really good friends, since she showed me around and stuff. We could teach the congregation to be more relaxed, because when you're an adult you get really stressed, I think.
I think even though we have lots of plants already, we could maybe bring a bit more, because it kind of adds to the atmosphere of being outside, because these windows let in a lot of sunlight, so that's the only thing we're missing really. I mean, we do have quite a bit of plants, but maybe a little more couldn't hurt.
We can try to raise money to make like the outdoors a better place so we can go out there a bit more.